Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone. I hope all of you are good and safe. I am Ahsan Maqbool and you are watching Stay with Ahsan Maqbool. First of all, I would like to thank each and everyone who subscribed to my channel in past few weeks. And if you are following my channel and videos, last month I shared a video in which I discussed about starting a tutorial series on one of the leading project management softwares, Microsoft Project. So the wait is over and here I am with the first lecture on Microsoft Project. Now since Microsoft Project is a very comprehensive tool with number of functionalities, I will cover each and every part of MS Project in detail. And at the same time, I will try to keep my videos short. So the purpose is to cover every bit of MS Project in shortest possible time so that you can learn the maximum out of my videos in the shortest possible time. And if I miss something or if you need further details with examples on certain topics that I will discuss in my tutorials, you can mention that topic in the comments and I will try my level best to cover that topic in the upcoming videos in more detail. Now these videos and tutorials are based on two things. One is the knowledge itself of Microsoft Project, and second, the experience and the learnings I had by conducting number of trainings to different corporate students, universities on MS Project. So I will share my experience in these videos also. I will share the examples and we will also cover the functionalities of MS Project. Now before jumping directly into MS Project, I would like to discuss few things which I call the prerequisite of doing training on any project management software. One thing that most of the people normally think when they ask for the training of any project management software, either it's MS Project or Primavera, they think or believe or assume that this whole software is what project management is, which is, I think, not the right assumption, because project management is way more beyond than these tools. These tools, always remember, they can only facilitate you in managing, controlling and planning your projects. The basics, the fundamentals of project management are beyond these tools. So that is why never think that by learning just a tool you will understand the complete concept of project management. Secondly, another important thing is that whenever you are going to get training on any software, here specifically talking about MS Project or project management software, you need to understand and get two things straight and very right. Number one is that why you are getting that training. Because if you do not know the answer to this why, then maybe you will miss majority part of any particular project management software. I am telling you this because this is what normally I have seen in trainings. When I ask people that why they want to learn MS Project, sometimes they do not have any answer. So get this answer from yourself, that why you want to get training on MS Project. Do you want it because your organization is using it? You want it because you want to implement this software in your company? You want it for your class assignments, for your class lectures, or you want it for your own self-learning and to use it in your career or in future. So get this answer, so that if you have the answer that why you are doing this tool, only then you can ask, see and work on Microsoft project or any project management software to its full extent. The second thing is, what do you want to learn in this? Is it one particular portion you are worried about and you want to implement, or you want to implement or learn the complete solution? So these two things, you must have answer to these two questions, and then you can jump into the training. And when I talk about what do you want to learn from this tool, let me move on to the next slide. Normally when I conduct these trainings, people have different requirements. Sometimes their requirement is a functionality which is not available in standalone version of Microsoft Project, that is available in the server edition. Sometimes there is some functionality which is in standalone, not in the server edition. So you need to get this thing straight, that what type of software you will be using. Either you are getting expertise or getting trained or want training on Microsoft Project standalone, or you are asking for server, or then now we have cloud subscription Microsoft Project, and we have Project MS software which are on cloud also. So you need to get this thing very right, that which version or type is perfect for you. I will be covering the standalone version, but if there is something which you want to learn about project server, which we call enterprise project management server, again you can tell me in the comments and I will try to cover the server part also. But the focus initially will be to cover all the functionalities in the standalone. The basic theme, the basic working of project management is same, but yes, there are certain functionalities which vary from different type to type. And if we talk about the family of Microsoft Project, there are number of options available. You have standard, you have professional, then there is project online available, then there is the server edition, and then there is the web application available also. So I will be focusing on basically the project professional one. There are some differences in the functionalities of standard and professional and then the rest of the version, but again, like I said, the basic theme of project management remains the same in all of these type of Microsoft Project softwares. Now the second thing is the basic core functionality that Microsoft Project provides is that you can create plans. Like we all know, we can define the activities, we can manage tasks, we can manage work, resources, we can control our schedule, we can track our project plan, we can track our schedule, we can then run the reports. So this is what the basic project management functionality that the tool will offer you. Now different modes of working there are available in MS Project. It depends that what type of working you want, because whenever I conduct training, normally most of the time there are certain requirements and the way the people want to work, or they are working within their organizations in MS Project. So there are certain ways that you can work or modes of working in Microsoft Project. You can plan your project, you can make it schedule, and you can track it and run reports on that. And on the other hand, if you are working on resources, you can plan your project, you can make a schedule, you can assign the resources, and you can track it with resources and run reports on that. And then you can plan your project, make a schedule, assign the resources, and enter the costs and manage cost and track cost, resources and schedule and run reports accordingly. So it depends that what sort of working you want, or what is the requirement that you want to have or learn from MS Project. it will not ask you to enter resources until and unless you enter resources or cost yourself. So you can just keep yourself to the basics. If in your organization you are not managing the resources and cost, and you want MS Project to only show you the schedule and you can track it, yes, you can do it. Because Microsoft Project is very flexible. It will do the way you enter the data or the way you want to get the results from Microsoft Project. So again, this is the part of the requirement, that what do you want to learn from the software. So you want to learn schedule, resources and costing, each and everything, or your focus is only developing of schedules and tracking it. Now the most important thing which I want to tell you before starting any project management software and MS Project is what I felt and experienced in different trainings. Is, again, like I said before, people assume that learning any project management software is what learning project management is, which is wrong. See, these tools are only the facilitators. They are not any artificial intelligence tools that they can do something automatically and give you results based on your behavior or things like that. They will work on whatever data you will feed into the software, and that data is what I call basics of project management. So if you are not aware about the basics of project management, then you will be having difficulty in understanding the core concepts of project management in MS Project. Normally when I go into trainings and I conduct trainings, people ask me that we have entered a schedule and the MS Project is giving us different results. These results are not as per our expectations. The results are different. We are not expecting this. The MS Project is doing the wrong calculation. MS Project will never do a wrong calculation. It basically something wrong in the data or the way you are entering the data and managing the data in Microsoft Project. And most of the times, believe me, 99% of the times I have seen this, that there was something wrong in the data, and again that is linked with the gap in the basics of project management. So what are the basics of project management that you want to have before you start working in any project management software? So these are the basics. You should have an idea about project initiation, that what that process is, what scope management is, how requirements are finalized, how the scope is developed, how the deliverables work breakdown is developed, how tasks and activities are defined, what are deliverables, what are bar charts, what are Gantt charts, what is sequencing, what is critical path, what is network diagram, what is estimation, how to do the estimation, what are the basis of estimation, what costing is, what budgeting is, how project is executed, how changes are managed, how you track a project and get actuals from your team, what current practices you are following in your company about tracking, and when it comes to reporting. So all of these things, they are discussed in MS Project a lot of times. Bar chart, Gantt charts, critical path, resources, costing, budgeting, WBS, task, activities, all of these things, tracking, getting actuals. So if you are not aware about the basic concepts that what a bar chart is, then it will become difficult for you to understand how MS Project is developing a bar chart. And if you do not understand what a critical path is, then it will become difficult for you to understand how MS Project calculates and show you a critical path in the network diagram. So you need to have some knowledge. I'm not saying the advanced knowledge, but you should have some basic understanding of fundamentals of project management. And these are the basic fundamentals, so that you can grasp the concept of MS Project easily. And whenever a trainer, or if you are watching any other trainer's video, or you are attending a training, and if he's or she is talking about what a bar chart is, and this is how MS Project develops a bar chart, in back of your mind you should have an idea that what is the purpose of bar chart. Otherwise you will be lost in the concept. And again, if you do not know how to develop or how to define your activities and what sequencing and network diagram is, and you enter the data without that basic knowledge, there are chances that the data will be wrong. An MS project will definitely calculate whatever output it will produce, it will be based on the data. MS project will not check or ask you to enter it as per the best practice. You should have an understanding of what best practices are, and based on that you will enter your data in Microsoft project. Only then MS project will give you accurate and right results. So again, these are the basics of project management. And if you feel that there is particular thing which you are not aware of or you want further details, you can mention that in the comment section of my video. I will try to cover those particular topics of project management during MS project training also. So now let's move on to MS project and let's see that what we have in Microsoft project. Okay, now one more thing, this is 2010 version. Basically I had 2016 version, but that laptop it got some bad sectors in the hard disk, so I have to shift to this laptop, and I am having 2010 in this laptop. The basic core functionalities are same, but in the next video I will jump to 2016 and I will tell you the differences also. But again, the basic functionality is the same when it comes to project management. Now, to understand any particular software or to get hands on any software, the first thing you need to do is to understand and look at the interface of that software. That where are the particular things represented in the software interface, so that whenever you are working on a project, you know that if you need to perform a particular action, which particular area you have to go. I have seen people that they keep roaming around, okay, I want to do some action, and then they keep on looking and looking. So it is a very good habit that you first get yourself familiar with the interface of Microsoft project. Now, Microsoft project will not stop you from anything, apparently. For example, if I start writing something here, test 1 and test 2 and test 3, you see that for MS project, test 1, test 2, test 3, or whatever I write, video, whatever I write, audio, MS project will take it, and it will, you keep on writing the data and MS project will keep on adding the dates and duration automatically, and you are seeing this bar chart over here. Now, this is not the right approach. Let me delete this thing. The purpose of writing is that I have seen most of the people, they just open MS project and they start writing their project activities and deliverables in the task name without setting the basics of MS project. Because before you enter any project data or you start making a project in MS project, you need to set MS project as per your current working environment. That is one of the reasons that MS project might give you a data which is not what you are expecting, especially when it comes to the calculation of the schedule. So most of the time students ask me and participants ask me that this is not as per our working hours, the scheduling is not been done by MS project as per our working hours, it is changing the schedule automatically. So the reason behind that was you have not set up MS project based on your working environment. You just opened MS project and you start entering the data of your project, which is again the wrong way. So the first thing is that you need to set MS project based on what are your requirements of the project and what are your working conditions and SOPs in the company. Now coming back to the interface, major three components that we work on any project, the tasks. So everything related to task, remember, everything. If you want to perform any action which is related to a deliverable or task, it comes under our task toolbar. So you do not have to run around any other toolbar if there is something you need to perform against a particular task. For resources, you have resources toolbar. For something which relates to the overall project, some action you need to perform which affects the overall project, that command will be in the project toolbar. I will come to a view in a while. Format is the polishing, the cosmetics of your project file. Either it's coloring, it's formatting, or it's setting in the right way. That all comes in the format part. One more thing, there are multiple ways of doing a particular action in MS Project, but I will tell you the standard way. And in other videos, if I feel there is a need to tell you the other ways of entering the data, I will definitely touch that part also. Now, views. What is a view? Right now I'm seeing a very beautiful view right outside my window. There is grass, there are trees, there are flowers. So how it is called a view? A view is basically representation of many things in one single presentation. I can see grass. With grass I can see flowers. With flowers I can see trees. So multiple things combined together and been presented to me in form of a view. Similarly, in MS Project, there are multiple views. What is a view? A view is representation of your data in one single form. The view right now and the default view we are seeing, it's the Gantt chart, or you call it a bar chart view. So this is a Gantt chart view. Whatever data you enter in MS Project, it basically gets entered into respective tables, default tables that MS Project has. Now you enter the activities, duration, resources, costs, end date, start dates, actual dates, and much more data in MS Project. And there are different designated tables for each of that data. Now you want to see your data in a different form. You want to see your data activities with their dates, or activities with resources, or activities with critical path. So you want to see your data in different ways. So what MS Project has done, it has provided you multiple views of your data. And those views, remember, these views are all the basic views or representation of data of project management that we want to see. For example, in project management, we want to see a bar chart. So MS Project by default provided you a bar chart, Gantt chart view. In project management, we want to see our critical path. MS Project provided you a network diagram view for that. Basically, the data is entered in different tables, but again, Microsoft Project is collecting that data from different tables and giving you a representation in form of our network diagram view, where we can see the critical path of our project. Similarly, there are number of default views. You can see where I'm moving my cursor. There are number of views present in Microsoft Project. So different forms of representation of data as per your requirement and as per the good practices that normally we follow in project management, or we want to see our data or project in project management in different ways. So MS Project has already defined all those representation in form of views. So that is what a view is. You can make your own views. You can make a custom view. For example, there is a demand from your management. They want to see the data in some different form. You can make a custom view if it is not available in MS Project. That will be covered in my future lectures in the advanced series. Since we are starting with the basic series, so we will stick to the basics. So this is all about views. Now the second thing you need to set is, you need to go here in the file, and you need to go to the options. Like I said, that before entering any data into MS Project, you need to understand these options. Now, these are the options where you will provide how you want MS Project to work for you. Most of the people, again, I'm sharing my experience. Most of the people, they simply forget this area. They just start entering the data without understanding that maybe in their company there is a particular date format. Maybe in their company the default start time, end time, hours per day are different. Now, if you do not set these things prior to entering the data in MS Project, MS Project will calculate based on these settings. And if you have different settings, how can you expect MS Project to give you the results you want? So that is the mistake that normally we do. So the important thing is that you go through all these options one by one. I'm just showing you this options dialog box because just want to tell you that these are the areas where you will set the basic parameters of your project or your environment before entering any data of your project in MS Project. There is generic options you want to set, then there are options in display where you will set certain things before starting your project, then certain things related to schedule. This is very, very important. All scheduling that Microsoft Project will do on your schedule is based on the settings that you will do here. Then spell check, how you want to save your project, what languages you are using, and then advanced level. Now remember, there are number of options here. Few options you will set before starting your work, and then few options you will keep on changing and setting as your project progress. But the important point is that you need to understand each and every single option mentioned in all of these areas here. I will start with the basic options when we will move forward, and then gradually I will tell you each and every option one by one when we discuss the relevant topic. But again, these are the options that you should go through, understand, study, and then get the concept right before you enter your data. I'm telling you because you want MS Project to get the accurate, right results for your project. This is how you should work in MS Project. This is the right approach to work in Microsoft Project. Now, there are options of save. You can save your project. There are multiple options that you can save your project. You can save your project as a template. What are the templates? Again, I will discuss this thing in my next videos. And then there are other options also. Excel, you can save your project in Excel. You can copy paste from Excel in MS Project, and from MS Project you can take it back to Microsoft Excel. So all of these options are available since it's a Microsoft family tool. So the working style is exactly the same the way you work in any other Microsoft application. Now, one more thing that is important is this organizer. Now, most of the people, they have no idea about what this organizer is. But let me give you a brief introduction. Everything that is present in MS Project, either it's a view, it's a report, it's a table, it's a calendar, or whatever it is stored in a global file named as global.mpt. And then on the right side, all the working that you are doing, views you are making, calendars you are making, tables you are using, it comes in your project file. For example, here by default it's coming project 1. So these are things that are related to project 1 and are present in project 1 file. Now, if you want to take anything from your project file to global file, you can simply copy it from here to here. The copy option is here. And if you want to take anything from the global file to your project file, process is the same. Now, what is the purpose of doing this? The purpose of doing this is, for example, you have made a custom view for your project. Like for example, there is no default view as risk register where you define the risk for the project, and you define a custom view and table for your project with the name of risk register. Now you want that this risk register should be used for every other project your project manager will do. So what you will do is, you will, that risk register, once you make that view, it will come here in that particular project, in this area. You will copy it to the global file, and then that view will be available to all other projects. You can use that view in other projects also. So if you are not having a project server and you want to share the things of your project file with other projects, you can copy those things in the global file. So this is one of the function of organizers. We will keep on using this thing in our future lectures. So this is about a generic introduction about MS Project. I would recommend all of you that you should go through these actions, read them, go through all of these views, see what is mentioned in the resource toolbar, what is in project toolbar, what is in format, what type of views are there, and just get yourself familiar with the interface of Microsoft Project. Understand the basics, get your basics and fundamental right, and then jump into MS Project. Get yourself familiar with the interface of MS Project, and then start working on MS Project. So this is the right approach to work in any project management software. I hope that you have learned from this video, and keep watching my MS Project tutorial series. In the next video, we will start working on a basic project file, and we will create our first project in Microsoft Project. So stay tuned, take good care of yourself. Do mention in comments if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you have any comments, if you want to learn something in MS Project, or you want to have some understanding of any basic project management concept, do not hesitate, just mention in the comment, and I will try my level best to cover those concepts in my upcoming videos also. Once again, thank you very much. Take good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.